It's a quiet evening outside the Chabad house. It's Tuesday evening, although you may not see this video till Wednesday. So I figured I'd take the opportunity. I hear the birds chirping. The sun is slowly setting. I'll show you the background here in the mountains in a moment. Then I'll share something incredible from the Parsha. Something that enlivened me this morning when I was studying it, and I think will enliven you as well here. But first, before we learn some Parsha, take a look at the colors. You see the snow-capped mountains all the way back there. And just a beautiful night in paradise. It says in our parsha regarding various sins and sin offerings, it says, Asher nasi yechta, if a Jewish leader, a communal leader, sins. But the Gemara in Hayriya says that nasi here means a melech, it means the king. But if it means a king, why doesn't it just say melech? Why does it say nasi? Incredible take on this from the Rebbe, really delves deep into Jewish leadership, Moses' leadership, messed up leadership, and eventually Mashiach's leadership. And the Rebbe says as follows. Inherently, a Jewish king is both a melech and a nasi. He's a king that leads the physical and materialistic needs of his nation, but he's also a nasi. He's someone that takes care of the spiritual well-being of his nation and someone that takes care of the Torah observance and Torah study of his nation. Moshe Rabbeinu, Moses, and Joshua, Yehoshua, his primary student, were both that. They were kings, but they were kings and Nasiim. They were Malachim and Nasiim, and they were referred to as both. Unfortunately, when the Medrash talks about the first king of Israel, it tells us that King Saul, Shaul HaMelech, was the first king. Because it was the first time that there was a king that was in charge of the materialistic and the physical parts and needs of the nation, not the spiritual leadership. Shmuel Hanavi, Samuel, became the spiritual leader of the community. But that's not the ultimate. The ultimate isn't that there should be two different roles. The ultimate, it should be one and the same. Because the physical, material leadership should be a result of their spiritual inspiration and guidance and leadership. That's why when it says that the Jews asked for a king, and we read that it was considered a negative thing. Why was it a negative thing? Because they wanted a king like the Goyim. They wanted a king like the Gentile, idolatrous kings, which were just kings to take care of the needs, not spiritual mentors and leaders. But that's also why when Mashiach comes, Mashiach is going to be a Nasi and a Melech. He's going to be like Moshe and Yeshua is going to go back to the authentic leadership of where it's both. He will care for our physical and material well-being. He'll make sure that the community, the world, has its mental, spiritual, emotional, physical needs, but he'll also be a Nasi. He will primarily be a Nasi, because his job will be to be the spiritual guide and light to the people. Oh, so why does our Parsha say Asher Nasi Yechta? Why doesn't it say Melech? Why does it say Nasi? Because the Torah is telling us the ultimate inherent label for a king, the one that they should really carry with them, is Nasi, because that's the ultimate. Be the leader that's all-encompassing, not just unique to one aspect of our life or the other. We wait for that moment every day. May it be speedily in our days. Meheira Yigala, Amen Ken Yiratzim, when we have Mashiach, who will be our Nasi and our Melech, lead us out of this Golus to the Holy Land with Mashiach Tzidkenu. Have a rockin' evening or morning or afternoon, wherever you watch this.